Hey baby, it's the cat here. And I figured, why don't we get to doing something a little more better? That's right, you heard me. More better. So welcome to Cooking with the Cat. Today, we in the kitchen, and we about to whip up some goat cheese, baby. You heard me? Goat cheese. Fresh pulled from the goat. Joe was stroking the goat this morning. That's right, fat boy out there tugging on the teats. You heard it here first. Fat boy's got an obsession with goat teats. Anyway, let's get back to the project. What you're gonna need is some lemon juice. You can get a fresh lemon or you can buy it at the store. Fat boy's lazy, so of course we got it at the store. You're gonna need 4 cups of fresh goat's milk. Oh yeah, I love milk, especially goat's milk. It's good for you. If you didn't know, it's got all kinds of antibodies and shit. You know, fat content, there's stuff that rejuvenates your cells. So it's great for babies and growth. And if you're old and your body's giving up on you, this will help regenerate some of that shit. Also, it'll help save baby animals. And we all love the baby animals. Yeah, you know it. You're also going to need a thermometer. Please refrain from taking it in the rectum. This is for checking the temperature. The temperature of the milk. That is it. No bodily functions. And you're going to need a wooden spoon. If you need to take the one down off the shelf that you use for spanking your kids, that's fine. As long as it's a wooden spoon. We don't care. We ain't asking no questions here. You're also going to need a stainless steel pot. Don't get no other pot. It's got to be stainless steel. That's what the directions say. I got my directions right here. Don't question me. So you're going to take this 4 cups of milk and you're going to pour it right in there. You remember what this is, right? That's a stainless steel pot. Got to be stainless steel. Pour in and pour in. We'll probably fast forward this shit up a little bit. Bada boom. Okay, so now that you got your pot on the stove, you poured your goat's milk in, turn that bad boy on to a medium heat. You're wanting to get this milk up to 180, 185 degrees. You know, as hot as the neighbor's mom, but not as hot as a sister. Okay? Yeah, right there, right in between. So turn it on. Which one is it? Right here. You want to get that evenly dispersed heat there, baby. Slow simmer. Slow. Now, this is going to take a few minutes to heat, so we're going to cut some shit up for you. Going to chop it and move it. But, one thing I forgot to mention. Cheesecloth. You got to have cheesecloth in order to make cheese. How else are you going to make it? I'm sure there's a way. Don't get in the comments and beat me up. Anyway.
Waiting for this to cook. Waiting.
Oh yeah, baby, we're getting there. Remember, we're trying to get to 185. 180 will do, but 185 is right there, baby. We're getting there. We're going to give that a few more minutes, and it's going to be ready. It's going to be ready like your old lady is, because you ain't played with it since this corona started. Don't worry, the cat's got it covered, baby. Unless she's ugly. Ugly girls need love too, just not from the cat, okay? Don't hate me because you ain't me, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to rearrange my cheesecloth. We at 170, baby. We right at the door. Like the cops at my cousin Joey's last party. Knock, knock, knocking, but we ain't letting them in. You know what I'm saying? I know you do, Chuck Brooks. I hear you. We're going to check this one more time here in a minute, and that's going to be the one. I promise you. We're almost there. Inches. 178, 179, 180. We right there. We're going to let it go for another second, then we're going to kill this heat. Boom, killed the Aiden at 182. All right, now that you got that milk nice and hot, 180 degrees, you're gonna grab that lemon juice, 1/3 of a cup, and you're gonna take this. I got it in my trusty measuring cup that my great-great-grandma used to use. Look at that baby. That's old school, back when measuring cups were worth a shit. Then you're gonna stir it in. Stir, stir, stir. Make sure it's stirred in good. And then you're gonna let that sit and curdle. It's gotta sit for 10 minutes. Now if you got fancy high-tech shit like Fat Boy does, you can do something like this. Hey Google, set an alarm for 10 minutes.
Done. Your alarm set for 2:19 p.m.
All right. And now we wait. For this 10-minute interval, you will just skip ahead to the next part. I'm going to go in the back and lick myself. Sorry about that. I got the sudden taste of Chinese food in my mouth all of a sudden. I don't know why. Must have been something back in that back room. Anyway, we're almost up to our time to start dumping this concoction. So, what we're gonna do is get our cheesecloth ready. That's right, your cheesecloth, baby. I also, because I'm the cat and I look out for you sons of bitches, I happen to have a few more tips that weren't in the things you will need. Some string or yarn. Thank you, Google. She don't listen sometimes. Anyway, so you're gonna take your cheesecloth. You're gonna unfold it and unfold it. Hey, that looks about right. Ba-da-da. It says 2 layers. So, you're going to take that there. Pause while I grab the scissors, which also will not mentioned in the things you will need. Okay, we cut that like that. Then, the way I'm going to do it, because I'm a little special, I'm going to cut this in half, like so. It says 2 layers of damp cheesecloth. So now that you got your cheesecloth, you're going to take it, run it under the water a little bit, but just get it damp. You don't want it wet, so make sure you kind of wring it out a little bit. Take that damp piece, kind of like Tony's sister back in high school. She was a damp piece. All right, now we're going to take the second one, and then we're going to lay that one just across it. So that way, you see, they're overlapping, crossed, bada boom, Jesus saves, thank you. All right, now we're going to take our milk here, and we're slowly going to pour it in there. For some reason, I don't think I did it right. All right, now what this says to do is take this all in, and you gotta pull all sides up towards the center, which will create a little sap. Now while I'm holding my sap, I'm gonna cut myself a little piece of string here. Come on, Jesus Christ. Sorry for the language. You know how it is with cats and string. Alright, to make this easier, I'm going to move this over here. hopefully you learned from my mistake here and you have this piece of string cut beforehand. Bada boom, bada bam, cut the string. Now you want to take that string and you want to run it around there. Bam. Like so. Loop it and tie it. Like so. Are you with me so far? If you are, we got a sack of cheese. And we're going to hang this up. See? There's our sack of cheese. It's tight. Now, what you can do, if you don't have this set up like I do, see, I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this like this. I'm going to cut me a piece here. Bada bing. Then, I'm going to take my string here, and I'm going to make a loop, like so. Of course you can't see my loop, but there's my loop. Now, I'm going to take my second piece of string, and I'm going to run it through that loop. And I am fortunate enough to have my microwave right above my stove. So, if you're not, and you can't use a handle like I can, then all you got to do is take a wooden spoon and lay it across the big pan. The big ones. You know, let me not tell that joke. You want to put it across the big pan. Lay it on the stove, put your wooden spoon across the pan like so. This one's a little short. We'll have to put it over here towards the edge. And dangle it from that. That's what they're saying to do. I hang it from this. Works perfectly. So let it hang, drip, drop. In a few minutes, we're going to have goat cheese. And not the kind of cheese you find under your ball sack after a couple days of not showering. Am I right, Johnny? Okay, ladies and gents, now you're going to let this cheese sit for an hour and a half. If you can do that, do it. An hour and a half is enough time to watch a movie, so why don't you go to the couch, cuddle up with your loved ones, and make a memory, while I go back in the room and lick myself again. We're back. I got my licking done, and I cut the rope. But as you can see, it's still attached. Like that clingy ex-boyfriend that just won't leave you alone. You know the one. Keeps saying hey in your inbox 50 million times. Tell him it's time to move on. You got a real man to cut. As soon as I find my scissors, I just fucking had. These will work. They're not the ones. Alright, so we're going to cut that off of there. Get these shit things out of here. We don't need them no more. Don't need the string either. Throw that away. So, what they say is, take it out of here. Open the cheesecloth. Bada boom, bada bing, baby. Oh yeah, you see that? Let me show you. Let me show you that there. Beautiful. Now, this has been cooking with the cut. Now, if you'd like, you can scrape all this cheese off and make a little shape. You can make it into a penis. You can make it into a mermaid. You can make it into a mermaid with a penis. We don't care. Whatever you want. This goat's milk is great on Greek salads, on Greek food in general. Goat, oh my goodness. Mwah. Fantastico. Make sure you follow and subscribe to get more of these recipes from the gut. We're gonna do this cooking with the cat thing regularly, and we're gonna have all kinds of tips on homesteading and other things you can do at home. So, who loves you, baby? The cat is a registered trademark of Alley Cat Joe's Tattoo Studio. Don't go trying to steal our gimmick.